14 interesting psychological facts about dreams. We often wonder what dreams mean. Why does this happen, and what does that say about us and our lives? Well, today we can tackle some of these questions with these 14 psychological facts about dreams. Number 1. Your mind is more active during a dream than when you're awake. In order for you to sleep, the mind and body alike have to be relaxed. During sleep, the brain regenerates itself and recharges for the following day. So how is it possible that your mind is more active during sleep? First things first, you experience plenty of things during the day. People, circumstances, places, sights, all of that. And your brain is way too busy keeping up with everything to actually process all of that information. During sleep, it is the brain's time to organize and store all of the data it has received during the day. Number 2. It all happens in your subconscious. While your conscious is alert during the day and rests during sleep, your subconscious is always up and running. Dreaming takes places in the subconscious, so your dreams are often a result of recent events, situations, experiences, or even desires and fears. Either way, your dreams don't come out of the blue. They always carry some meaning behind them. For instance, dreaming of someone's passing is linked to new beginnings and actually reflects something good. It can also be seen as the end of your old bad habits or some aspect of yourself. If you dream about falling, this may suggest insecurity, loss of control, or reckless behavior. Number 3. Your dreams only see familiar faces. Have you ever had a dream about a person whom you rendered as a stranger and thought, "Who is this person?" Many have even thought a dream about a stranger might be a premonition that they will meet their soulmate. But it's not quite like that. Your subconscious cannot invent new people. It can only remember faces and situations. Therefore, any face you encounter in your dream is a face you have already seen in real life. Whether you recognize the person or not, it can be that the person was merely an individual passing by you or someone from work you noticed, but didn't make much of them. You may not have paid too much attention to them during the day, but your subconscious registered them. Number 4. You can't read in your dreams. There are plenty of activities going on in your dream, but one that you will not encounter is reading. And while you may notice books or magazines or anything of the sort lying around, you will not be reading them, simply because your brain cannot process the words written within the dream. Reading is a conscious activity. Your brain, as highly developed as it is not equipped for reading within dreams. Furthermore, you also can't read a clock or see yourself in mirrors in dreams. Number 5. Sensory incorporation. In order for dreams to occur, you have to be completely relaxed. If you're being distracted by any external noise such as laughter, snoring, etc., or even internal noises such as bladder pressure or hunger, your mind will be affected by it and will not be able to dream. So, in order to get back to your dream, your environment has to be completely undisturbed. Number 6. Men and women dream differently. Many studies have pointed out the fact that men and women tend to dream differently. Men dream about things such as weapons and violence, whereas women dream more about clothes. Men's dreams also tend to get aggressive and physical, whereas women's dreams revolve more around emotional connection and communication. Furthermore, in women's dreams tend to be more people, men and women equally, whereas men's dreams contain more men than women. Number 7. 50% of dreams are negative. Negative emotions emerge in a lot of your dreams, turning into the dreaded nightmares. They tend to involve emotions such as anger, insecurity, fear, and sadness. The brain balances your dreams, meaning that half of them are good, while half of them are bad, even if it might not feel like that. Number 8. Dreams can be a sign of anxiety or underlying stress. There are a few common dreams that everyone has: being chased, attacked, falling down, teeth falling out, being unable to move, drowning, or even appearing naked in front of large crowds. It is true that such dreams depend on each person and their personal emotions, The general interpretation is that this kind of dream are a result of daily stress and anxiety. Best is to try and deal with the circumstances which cause you such immense stress, and those bad dreams might just go away. Number 9. Premonition dreams. Throughout history, there has been plenty documentation of people predicting events before they actually happened. While the accuracy may not have been 100%, they were still freakishly accurate. It's hard to say whether they truly were a premonition. However, there are several strange examples worth mentioning. Abraham Lincoln dreamt about his assassination 2 weeks before it happened. Morgan Robertson, who wrote Futility in 1898, described a massive ship named the Titan as it hits an iceberg and sinks, despite having been described as unsinkable. This is still referred to as an early premonition of the Titanic's unfortunate fate. Number 10. Dreaming in black and white. A lot of people have very livid and colorful dreams. Yet, some people have reportedly been experiencing black and white dreams. According to some studies, age and media that we are exposed to plays a major role in this. For instance, given that the baby boomer generation grew up with black and white television, their dreams tend to be like that as well. One might argue that this is their default view on life, whereas millennials and Gen Z, having known nothing but colorful media, experience the same kind of dreams. Number 11. Dreams recharge your creativity. We've already established that dreams contain subconscious messages, but can they actually be useful? Studies have shown that dreams are particularly helpful when it comes to developing your creative skills. Artists, for instance, know that dreams influence their creative process heavily, and their art is often a reflection of that. Dreams, even the bad ones, can provide solutions for your daily problems if you pay attention to them. During your sleep, your subconscious works on providing your messages that might trigger a solution for your problems. So in short, the creative process continues during sleep, and it actually benefits you while awake. Number 12. Dreams have changed history. Dreams do help the creative process and impact our daily lives, as we now know. And history is on our side with this. There have been many instances when dreams led to ideas that changed everything. Albert Einstein dreamt about the theory of relativity. Dmitri Mendeleev came up with the idea of a period table in his dream. Beethoven composed many of his sonatas with the help of his dreams. So never underestimate the power of your dreams. Number 13. It's possible to control your dreams. Did this ever happen to you? You had a dream that you were dreaming and were fully aware of that? Well, that is known as a lucid dream. During this event, the dreamer may gain some amount of control over what is happening. Surveys show that roughly 55% of adults have experienced throughout their life at least one lucid dream. However, it is also argued that lucid dreams may negatively impact our mental health because they can disturb peace and can even cause dreamers to lose touch with the line between reality and fiction. Number 14. You always dream. You just don't always remember. Even if you had a great night's sleep when you slept like a rock and you think you didn't dream of anything, that is not actually true. Your subconscious is always generating working. The only thing that is different is the intensity of the dream. Some nights you may have incredibly realistic dreams. Other times you may think you haven't dreamt at all, when in reality, the intensity of said dream was weaker and now you fail to remember. In fact, around 60% of people fail to recall their dreams within the first 5 minutes of them waking up. You may remember them just as you wake up, and yet gradually you completely forget. However, if you wake up abruptly during your dream, chances are you will know exactly what happened. Nevertheless, dreams will stick with you if they were filled with heavy emotions and have happened repeatedly. If you do want to remember something, write it down as soon as you wake up. What's good with this method is that it actually helps you see if there are recurring themes with your dreams, and may even be able to identify any subliminal messages from your subconscious. Pretty cool, right? Dreams are only a small fraction of the wonder that is the human mind, though. There are plenty of studies being carried out, as there is a lot more to learn. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing and interesting content.